Oh, oh, it comes. And I have time is come now. I believe in this particular day. I have gathered here before me a bottle of water. However, inside this bottle of water there is no water. And my goal at this point is to find a bottle with water in it. I have completely found another bottle here, but this container contains liquid of dark color, not quite like water, but similarly it has containing in its water, and this water has been implanted with a chemical compound known as carbon dioxide. I don't know, carbonated water. Soda water, in other terms. And the soda water, yes, this soda water is flavoured like cherry Coca-Cola. Inside of it is another flavour I have added. I put another flavour inside of it, and the flavour is lemonade. Some lemonade inside of it. I want to taste it. It tastes pretty good. Of course it does. It tastes alright. Magical pink. Acquired another water bottle. The last water bottle I will have inside of it. This water. Yes, I would like to talk as well about my voice and what I'm allowed to speak like, because some people were very unhappy with the way I sounded before. So what they do, they went and stabbed me, and then they tried to shut my mouth. I used to talk like this a lot. It was nice to have this British accent, but it's totally and utterly disrupted now ever since the Queen of England died and we had instilled King Charles. Everything's been weird since then. Not super happy about this King Charles guy. I feel like he's going to try to take back America for England. But that's just me. Of course, this is our test as Americans to defend ourselves from the King of England, from trying to take back America colony as a colony of England when we are free individuals here. King Charles, I'm warning you, you step on these boundaries, you come and step on these toes trying to take back America, King Charles, I personally, as a citizen of America, will instill myself as President of the new United States of America and defeat England once and for all, and there will be no King of England. Mark my words. But whatever. I don't really care too much about that. I'm not English after all. I'm not even close. Well, I certainly speak the language, but I speak it, of course, with a mind of a mix of other languages in the world, and not just speaking in languages of English, or around people who speak English alone. I've been speaking English since I was a little boy. I am the English language. My entire understanding of myself is through the lens of English language. In terms of words of expressing myself, it is English words and English basically alone that I have understood myself for 27 years until last year when I decided I wanted to learn another language. I wonder if bilingual people feel their understanding of themselves in two separate ways, in the two languages that they know, or multilinguals in general, whatever their primary languages and their secondary languages. But I only have one language, and it's English, unfortunately. Until I ever decide I'm learning, and I did decide I'm learning. So I'm learning other languages, and they're good, but it's on top of a lot of things, throwing me for a loop. But English, I believe I've mastered this language. I will not say I'm the person who knows more words or has the capability of understanding the meaning of all these words all the time, but I'm very quick to understand this English language and the way that we communicate throughout the country, even in different manners. I don't know if my English is necessarily confined to regional dialect so much as it is more so confined to, of course, the boundaries of the language itself. I would like to learn more languages. I decided I wanted to learn other foreign languages, and of course that is put my brain into neural plasticity, meaning that my brain is capable of learning, but it takes learning something new to put your brain in a state of learning state instead of being learned. That'll be to say that your brain can be in a state of saying, oh, I basically have it all figured out for my survival, for being able to operate within this thing. When you do something gives you neuroplasticity, like learning a new language, it changes the way your brain operates so that it is open to learning and open into understanding new things from perspectives it may not have considered before. But that is a very difficult thing to do, especially when you exist within a sort of framework where basically everybody's kind of chilling fine where they're at, and then you gotta learn, and that might turn them on to wanting to learn more, and it might turn others on to learn more, and it's very uncomfortable. It's very painful, especially when the things you are learning, not even confined to language, but for me as a person who has decided they want to learn more about things like spirit and with respect to others' history, and with respect to the spiritual histories, and with respect to many things, having to want to learn and understand these things, even in communicating with people who do not even speak English, even in communicating with who don't even speak languages that bodies make. That normal is brain is going to be speaking in your brain time now, and it's too much, a little too much. So I said, I don't want to have psychic conversations. I would much rather be somebody who speaks English and other languages that I have learned over time, but certainly English. And that English language is not something that I believe. I believe English to be more of a secular sort of language, just as anything most American stuff we make is very secular on the base level. Not devoid of culture so much as the culture itself is maintenance of secularism. Um, I believe that to be a true thing, not necessarily what you might think, but the truth of America is sort of a secular. I love that word. It's my favorite word of the year, secular. And just when I got old enough, I started to find that maybe this is something that we all know. Told you, like, that's how I am. That's who I've been since I was youngin'.